Hello, everyone. Welcome to the fourth episode of the Var-away podcast. The season's over the horizon, and we are so excited for the start of the season, especially Arsenal fans after beating City at the Community Shield for whatever that's worth. We'll get into all of that when we get into all of that. How are you guys doing? How's your week, guys?
Oh, it's up and downs in the transfer market. It's kind
Yeah.
of stressful. How about you, those?
uh, that's okay. We have these days
Like,
where
how
we
about
do.
you? How about you,
That's
Daggy?
good, man. Actually, it's raining. It was like a fever dream, man, in New York because I entered the metro and it was like sunny hot outside. And now when I like exited in the next station, suddenly it's like draining with wet. It's cold as hell. I thought it was like a fever dream or something good. Yeah, that's it. New York is weird like that.
Bro,
Skin.
it's
Like
like
one of my
Spurs,
last
bro.
days. Yeah. That's true, I guess. Good.
Are you
Anyways,
excited to leave?
yeah, man, I'm ready to go back to DC, get back to school. Internship just sort of ending today, tomorrow. So that's ready for the Premier League, man. I miss football.
I
Jogo Bonito,
know.
man. Jogo Bonito, the beautiful game. I
Jogo
need it back.
Bonito.
Yeah, man.
Let's
Good,
go.
Nebs, are you back, bro? I don't know why I'm highlighted.
Yeah, I'm
He's
back.
not
Can you
back.
guys hear me now?
Oh,
He's bottling it.
yeah, we
Yeah,
can
I
hear
can
you.
hear you. I can hear you. You good?
He's thinking.
Damn, what happened, bro?
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
You have a delay, man. Anyways, let's just move on. Let's start like really quickly go over the Community Shield. Do you guys like learn anything from it? Was it like important, or what do you think, Yo? Wait and see if Nebs is
I think, Daggy, before the Community Shield, I think City were kind of complacent with their transfers. But after the Community Shield, they realized that they got to go in and buy more players. Hence, they're trying to sign Paqueta right now for an outrageous amount of money. It's unbelievable. If they actually spend that much money for Paqueta, I think I'm not saying Paqueta's not a good player. Like I respect him. He's a very good player. But all that money for Paqueta is kind of crazy. What do you
It
think?
is. No, it's absolutely. I thought it was a. I thought someone just like tweeted it just to take the piss. 105,
Yeah,
and they rejected a demo. Wow. Yeah,
more.
it's
He's gonna be more than Jude Bellingham, bro.
bro. He's gonna be. Yeah, he's gonna. What was Jude like? 80 something.
I think with installments, it's 105.
Yeah, more than Jude, more than Rice, more than
Mm-hmm.
Caicedo. Eventually, that's. I don't even think he's worth half of that personally. I
No,
think he's
but
maximum 40 million player.
a
Maximum.
day, like if you really think about it, okay, 105 is crazy, but then they just lost Rice. They didn't sign any players. They're about to sign Harry Maguire, and they're interested in Scott McTominay. So for them, losing Paqueta is a big deal. So
Yeah.
I see why they're pricing him really high, but I just don't understand. I understand West Ham's point of view, but I don't understand City's point of view if they actually signed him.
That's perfectly put. That's exactly what I think.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
ridiculous. Again, yeah, going back more into the Community Shield. And personally, I didn't learn that much from it. Again, I sort of said this when we lost to them in the FA Cup, if you remember that game. Uh,
Hmm.
we're like in such a good moment. We're winning every week. And then City just beat us 1-0 like a Ake goal. Just like it was
Yeah,
a very tight game. And I feel like that was just the point where we just lost confidence. Now, if it's like a deflection, no matter what, I think we played pretty decently actually. We have beaten City, so we just need to keep that in mind and know that we can beat them again. So
he could
for
take
I
that.
don't yeah. I don't give a
Yeah.
really a crap about the trophy itself. It's meaningless. It's just the fact that we've actually beaten City over like penalties or whatever. We like have dealt the blood. So we just need to remember that. Just keep that confidence. That's the only thing
But
I take away from the game.
I think maybe if you don't care about the trophy, you need to care about the win, like you said, like beating City's big. The momentum you guys are gonna take into the league is gonna be
Mhm.
crazy. And I mean, something that Arsenal really pissed me off is now City are angry, so they're gonna go let out their anger in the transfer market.
Hey, you know what? I think Paqueta is for 105 million. I think that's a mistake. So if they go ahead with
That is
that,
true.
over 105, it's not even going to be 105. It's going to probably be 110, 115 if it goes through. But yeah, ridiculous. We can just go into transfers, Ahun, because everyone's going crazy with midfielders. Talk to me about the Liverpool situation.
Okay, so this will happen. Okay, Liverpool offered Southampton 45 million. Third bid, they rejected it. And then now Chelsea, I hate Chelsea. They just came in, offered 48 million, and they got rejected, let's say. And now Liverpool are like, I see how it is. So they're bidding for Caicedo. They outbid Chelsea, but the question is, will Brighton accept that bid? But Brighton said they'll accept the highest bidder. So I don't know if Liverpool outbid Chelsea and Brighton accepts it. That's gonna be good because at the end of the day, Caicedo just wants to leave. But it's gonna suck because Caicedo's heart is gonna be somewhere else. You know.
That's true, but I remember the manager being very specific about like taking the piss out of Chelsea, saying he's here, he's playing European football. Why would he go to Chelsea? Remember, he did say that. So
Yeah,
let's
he
see how
did.
much
He
his
did.
word is worth with that sort of
He
thing.
did.
So I think unless someone bids over 100 million, I don't think they're gonna budge Brighton, and I don't think they should anyways.
Do you think Caicedo is worth it though for all that money?
If for me, if you sign Rice for 105 million, I think Caicedo is worth 105 million. He's probably worth more. I think he's. I like Caicedo a little bit more, to be honest. But for our system, I guess Rice makes more sense. But market value, I think he has a little bit more value. But that's just me. Nebs, are you back?
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay. Yeah, you're actually good now. Good.
Nebs, okay, talk to us about Community Shield. What do you think? What'd you learn? What'd you learn from that game? You know?
Not too much. I can't lie to you. Honestly, the only thing I'll take out of it is like, Arteta's actually playing Partey and Rice together. That's the only thing. And besides that, like, I don't know. I feel like City always take a little bit of time to get into the Premier League season. They always like build up to it. So I was expecting Arsenal to win. So I don't know. I don't take too much out of it, but obviously it's a good confidence builder for Arsenal. So
yeah, that's pretty much the same vibe all of us are going off of. So I'm glad about that.
But then another thing. Arteta needs to play Trossard more. Way more.
100%.
Yeah.
That's something he needs to do.
Yeah. I will say, I think Kai Havertz played well. He just can't finish. I think there's a place for him in the team, just not as a striker, in my opinion.
You know what they need to do?
I think that's his best position, low key. I don't see him in the field at all.
Striker
needs to finish. Like, I know Jesus can't finish, but he's a better finisher than like Havertz.
No, but he can do like the false nine where he drops in and helps.
Like Firmino type of player.
Yeah.
No, that's a disrespect to Firmino, in my opinion.
I'm not comparing them. Oh my god, that's disrespectful, dude. For you to think I compared them. Think I compared them? No.
Okay? Shut up, man.
But then I just think like Havertz coming back, and then that will allow Martinelli, Saka, Trossard, your wingers to like fully attack.
Yeah.
You know, because Havertz will be able to help the midfield and help the attack.
He's so underrated, Trossard, man. He's so good.
He's a dog. He's a dog. Yeah. He's a steal.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
He's a steal.
Absolutely. That's why I always say sign Premier League players, man, because they'll elevate their game.
Because they know the league too.
Yeah,
they know the league,
and they're doing like good in like a worse environment. So if you nurture them with a good manager, put them in a good system, obviously,
do you think
things gonna happen.
I was just gonna say, do you think Havertz in like the 8 position could work?
I think it can, Nebs. I think he has a better chance of like starting there than he would in striker if everyone is fit.
How about Odegaard though?
The thing is, no, Odegaard, him, and like a Rice or Partey if we're at the Emirates against like a lower league side, because then Havertz is very good at like finding an area in the box as that like third midfielder, like a very good version of Xhaka's attacking play. Again, like never against a top 6, top 8 side, to be honest.
Yeah. No, that leaves Partey vulnerable though, or Partey or Rice as the CDM.
Yeah, I really don't think that's gonna work. Honestly speaking, I feel like Declan Rice is a really good player, but holding the midfield on his own, especially when he has 2 attacking players that like I feel like Odegaard and
The
Havertz are
thing
not
is,
going to offer
Nebs,
anything defensively.
what's the whole point of inverted fullbacks, isn't it? Isn't it just add in midfielder bodies? That's the whole
True,
point.
but you still need a little bit of like at least
I'm saying
a
that
bit of
I'm saying like home against bottom 10 side. I think
You can't do that in
Zinchenko.
Prem though, Daggy.
I don't
You
know.
never
Though.
know. They
Uh,
can pull up with a different type of plays. Look what
That's true.
do you remember Southampton beat us
Mm-hmm.
because we were resting a lot of players.
Yeah.
Liverpool won. Oh.
Yeah,
And I feel
last
like
year.
you could usually say that like back in the day when there was just the top six, but now everyone
Yeah.
plays attacking football. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a very
You'll
good
be
point.
exposed to like a lot of teams. So I don't
That's
know.
a fair point.
I'm sorry,
It
it
is-
wasn't Southampton, it was Leeds. Sorry. Yeah.
Leeds. Okay, yeah. I was like, I don't
Leeds
remember.
cooked
Southampton.
us.
Yeah.
Somerville, you remember Somerville?
Somerville.
Yeah.
Yes.
Somerville.
Yeah,
I feel like you can't really compromise your midfield like that.
That is, yeah, that's true. I just Kai, like, I think I saw him at his best when he was like an 8 in preseason, because he was like moving around in the box like the unmarked entity and getting a lot of goals, and that's good. Like, they would, in a normal occasion, he wouldn't play really anywhere in our
To
team.
be fair, I mean he's replacing Xhaka, and Xhaka was pretty attacking for you guys last season too. So.
Yeah.
But Xhaka was defensive too.
Yeah, he had that like defensive.
He was
side.
defensive.
Yeah.
See, you know what I think Arsenal should do? If they play 4-3-3 false 9, then let's say like now Jesus is out until Jesus comes back. They play Havertz as false 9, and Odegaard is one of the midfielders. And like they should take turns in who goes up, who goes back.
Like,
That's what I
Then,
think. But if they both
Jesus
like turn
won't
by
play
turn.
then.
No, I'm saying until Jesus comes back.
Oh. I'll just do the same system with Trossard in for Jesus personally. That's what I would do.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
number
would you
one.
have Kai in there though?
No, you'd be a sub. You'd be a
I
good
agree.
with the Premier League rules with extended play time, which I love, by the way. I think having
It's
good,
unfair
having
on the
good
players though.
It is.
There's gonna be way
but
more
it's also
injuries.
it's also fair on the people who are paying so much money for tickets as well, because they're only watching like
that's true.
15 minutes of actual football.
But
on
Daggy,
pitch.
who was really complaining, bro? No one was really
No,
complaining.
I was complaining, man. I was complaining. Or try watching a Newcastle game last season, Nebs. I swear the ball was in play for like 40 minutes.
No, I get that for sure.
It's ridiculous. It's extortionary, man. Again,
Okay, wait. Let's talk about Newcastle, guys. How do you think they're gonna go?
I think
They're
gonna
playing
have a good
Aston
season.
Villa. They're playing Aston Villa.
I don't see them having a good season, honestly speaking. I feel like they overachieved last season, and their transfer window really wasn't all that. Like, I mean, they still got good players, but I feel like
it doesn't
I expected
mix
more.
for me.
I
Yeah.
expected more.
Like, yeah, I get you. I expect them more too. But FFP.
Oh, that's true.
That's what's holding them back.
Yeah.
Tonali. But then Barnes is a good signing, though.
I agree.
Yeah.
Nebs isn't the fondest fan of Barnes,
I don't like
Really?
Barnes, man. I don't see what he gives you, bro. Bro's Dan James. That's
though.
Dan
No,
James.
that's an insult. That's an insult to
It's
to
actually
Barnes,
so
man.
foul.
Yeah,
That's so foul.
yeah. Nebs, you just don't like him, man.
No. His style of play, like I feel like they sold Maximin, right? So it's not a big jump. I mean, I'd still say Harvey Barnes is better, but it's
Yeah,
not a
he is
massive
better.
jump in my opinion.
That's
Do you think they're gonna
true,
play
yeah.
with two strikers? Do you think they're gonna play with two strikers or only one striker? 4-3-3 or like 4-4-2?
I think Isak will play on the left like he did
Yeah.
last season with Wilson.
On the
And
right.
I would start Murphy on the right. I really like Murphy. I think he's good.
How about Almiron? I know he kind of slowed down after the World Cup.
Yeah.
I think
did.
I don't know. Yeah, I feel like
He's
starting
very,
Almiron could be good.
like flash in the pan. He needs to be in like a rich vein of form to be playing at his best, I think.
Yeah.
But then Daggy, if you think about it, if Almiron is in very good form, will you prefer good form Almiron or good form
course.
Murphy?
Of course, good form, Almiron.
Almiron.
He was
yeah.
like crazy when he was in form.
Yeah.
But
Jack
Murphy's
Grealish. We
very
need
close.
another Jack Grealish comment.
Oh yeah, exactly. Maybe he's watching this. Good. Anyways, let's talk
Inshallah.
about transfers, bro. Yo, what do you think about Liverpool's situation, bro?
I don't fucking know, bro. We need to sign three players. We need two midfielders and a defender.
Okay,
my
what do
God.
you have
We
any
need.
names?
Okay, so honestly, I was thinking the one, the player Tottenham signed, the Dutch player from
Yeah,
Wolfsburg.
Yeah.
yeah.
I think it would have been I've never seen him play, but I don't know. When I see Dutch center back, I just see future Van Dijk.
Uh,
Maybe I'm being biased, but yeah, or either him or even Pavard. I'll take Pavard because Pavard's versatile. He could
why
play
don't you
right
guys
back and
sign Mark Guehi, however you say his name, like the Crystal Palace
Crystal
center back?
Palace. Crystal Palace, they're overpricing their players.
Yeah. He's overrated too. I mean,
Yeah.
he's not good on the ball. That's the thing. He's a great
Yeah,
defender. He has all the physical attributes, but he's
hmm
not good on the ball.
Do you know
that's
why I
true.
think Pavard would be a good signing for us? Because Pavard could play right back,
Exactly.
and if he
Mm,
could play the defensive right back, like he doesn't have to go up. You know,
Yeah.
mm.
he could stay back while attacking. So if we play Pavard on the right and then play Trent in mid, you know what I mean?
That would be amazing.
Trent, that would be so good. Like I would say, like our starting lineup, if we do sign Pavard, hopefully, I would play Pavard on the right, left back Robertson, Konate and Van Dijk, and then I would play McAllister or Trent CDM, and then Szoboszlai in the front. In the
You
mid.
know, the funny thing is actually my friend Ava, shout out if you're watching. He told me he had a dream and he saw Szoboszlai score the winner against Chelsea. So just remember
If
if
that
that ever comes
happens,
true.
yeah, if that happens, we're bringing him on this podcast.
Yeah. I
I
got
swear to
you.
God.
Yeah, that would be scenes though.
That
I
would be
want.
seen.
We'll talk about the predictions again. You guys want to talk about Kane because Nebs had a take about him not having much
Go for
ambition.
it. Go for it, Nibs.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's just you guys are definitely talking about like Kane having a lack of ambition, and that's definitely something people say about him because he spent all his career in Tottenham. But honestly, I think he made the most logical decision, like wanting to stay for one more year.
Mhm.
Not 'cause,
Yeah, I
like,
think that's the right thing, Nibs.
I think it's definitely the right thing because okay, he can go to Bayern Munich and win a couple titles, but that's not really a legacy. You know what I mean? They're gonna win
Yeah.
the Bundesliga regardless.
Mm-hmm.
But if he waits 1 year, he can go to whatever team he wants to.
I agree.
Pretty much.
Nebs, you know what I saw on Twitter? It was like going to Bayern and winning trophies is like losing your virginity to a prostitute.
Literally.
And it's so true. Like you're obviously
Yeah.
gonna win a trophy, but why would you go and win like an easy trophy? But I agree with you, Nebs. Like I think he needs to like finish his contract and then go to Man United. That's what I think he should do.
I think that's what's gonna happen too. And then he's gonna earn like crazy amounts of money, which is
Man United or Chelsea, Nebs? Man United or Chelsea?
I don't think he would do Tottenham dirty like that by going to Chelsea. That would ruin his legacy.
He already gave Tottenham his whole life. I don't think he owes them anything.
That is true. But I see him staying in the Prem for sure.
Really?
Yeah.
You guys don't see him going like Real? Like being the next Bale, sort of?
No, I don't think so. I think he wants to break the record and he wants to win the Prem.
Yeah.
So either Chelsea or Man United.
That's what I think too.
Chelsea, if they make it to European
How about-
football.
I'll drop this. How about Newcastle then? Because they can offer probably the best contracts.
Daggy, depends how they play this year.
For sure.
If they stay in Champions League and they challenge like second or third, I think that could happen. Like you said, they could offer the best contract.
Could we see another Sol Campbell? Do you think? Because
No,
we do need a
absolutely
number
not.
9. We do need a number 9.
Absolutely not.
Let me land.
Okay, go for it.
Imagine this season we go very close to winning the league or even win the league. You don't think we'll have a chance of signing Kane if we offered a contract and offered him the plan of playing with Rice, playing with Saka, all of these English Nevs? Just think about it, Nevs. Don't be closed off.
No.
That's a fantasy world, bro. I can't lie to you,
Daggy.
bro.
That's different.
He's not gonna throw away 10 years of his career, like building a reputation at Tottenham just to like.
It's bloody Tottenham, man. Who gives
to go
up
back
bloody?
to a club that rejected him when he was a kid? When we think about it.
Didn't everyone reject him when he was a kid? I thought everyone.
No, Arsenal. It was Arsenal. They said he was overweight.
Especially when you have like,
goalkeepers.
I think he's gonna have a lot of options. So he's gonna have a lot of options on the table. So I doubt he's.
All I'm saying is I don't
choose
think
the
it's as I don't think it's as set in stone as that he's gonna go to somewhere in the Prem. Anyways, like if I were him, even like if I went to a Serie A team, that would also create a nice legacy or La Liga
Syria
team.
teams can't afford him, bro. They can't afford him.
Yeah, Syria
that's
is
true.
bankrupt now.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? Juventus owners are so rich.
Really?
Yeah, they're like top 5 richest owners.
Imagine he goes to a Saudi Arabian team.
Nah.
That
No,
will
he
be
goes
like the
El
waste,
Tifaki.
the worst
El
waste
Tifaki.
of a career like ever if that happens.
Yeah.
Actually, good, yeah.
I don't think it'll beat Oscar, to be honest. I think that's the saddest.
Yeah, that one's sad too. Yeah.
That one was sad.
Ruben Neves is up there for sure too.
Oh yeah.
Bro, I used to buy Ruben Neves on every career mode I played.
Bro, I have Neves on my
Every-
FIFA right now.
Yeah.
Him and Renato
Dang,
are my midfield
his free kick accuracy used to go up to like 97.
bro.
And like
You
2
never miss a
seasons.
pass, bro. Never miss a
I
pass.
promise.
Yeah.
Milinkovic-Savic was sad too.
Yeah.
Milinkovic Savage. We were linked to him for like 6 years in a row, bro.
Neves, you were linked to half the football world.
Honestly,
Man United.
That's very true. That's very true.
Do you know it's a business strategy though?
It
A lot
is,
of them
it
aren't
is.
true.
Yeah.
Because the moment clubs hear that Man United's linked to them, they can up the price.
It's not even that. Even when they just want new contracts, they just like.
Yeah,
they-
put their name. Yeah,
yeah,
put the
they
club's
put their
name.
That's what Ramos did.
Yeah,
I remember.
That one hurt.
Ramos
That
got
one
a
hurt.
nasty
That one hurt the
contract
most.
because of that.
Yeah.
Oh, another
Anyways,
thing.
Yeah, go ahead.
Wait, well, let me add one more thing.
Mm.
Courtois' injury. Did you guys hear about that?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I feel
ACL?
bad. It was bad.
I
yeah.
feel
Yo, who do you
so
want?
bad.
Yo, who do you want?
I want Bonu. Sevilla's Bonu.
Stop playing, bro. David De Gea. Come on now.
Nevs, you're so biased.
Come on now.
Absolutely not.
It's not 6 months. He can do a job, man. He can do a job.
Nevs, I swear to God, you're a funny lad. You're so
Perfect story, man.
David
We
De
won in
Gea,
2015.
the only time. Nevs, the only time David De Gea will wear white is when he wears canitera. Okay?
Stop.
He'll never ever wear white.
The wife beater.
Yo, it will happen.
Yeah, when he
It will
wears a
happen.
wife beater.
It will happen.
That
And I'll be so
that
happy
fax
for-
machine did us good. That fax machine did us good.
I'm telling you, it's written in the stars, bro. Trust me. David De Gea, 6 months, he's gonna do so well. And then after 6 months, it's whatever. Courtois is gonna be back. He'll be second keeper.
Courtois might be out the whole season. Nevs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's really
But
Yeah.
bad.
that's one season, then. It's one season. It's fine.
Look at you. Look at Nevs. No regard for the Courtois' health. You disgrace.
Yeah, I know, right?
You absolute disgrace.
He'll be fine.
It's bad. That's disgraceful, man. Look at this guy, man. There's club
so
allegiance,
foul,
and then
bro.
there's like, yeah, you have to wish the best for humans.
No, stop. But like you know, that's a beautiful story. I'm not just saying that as a United fan. Come
It is
on.
a beautiful story. If he comes to Madrid and we win a Champions League,
Yeah, it
that
could
would be
happen.
nice for De Gea.
It could happen.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Mhm.
And yeah, let's. I also wanted to if you guys wanted to talk about any other transfers, the last one I wanted to bring up was David Raya, and more specifically, it being a loan. What do you guys think about that?
Oh, it's a loan?
Yeah, it's a loan. It's
I
a
didn't know
it's a 1 season loan for 3 million, and then option to buy for 27 million.
Why would they agree to that though?
Who, Brentford?
Yeah.
Because they got desperate.
Damn.
Maybe it's a wage bill.
Mm.
Okay.
I think it's a good idea, anyways. Very low risk for us.
Is he gonna be first choice?
Oof, that's a very good question, Nebs. For me, personally, he's my first choice goalkeeper, man. What do you guys think?
Ramsdale, Daggy.
Yeah, I think he's better with his feet. Pause.
Daggy, you know he makes hella mistakes though. People don't look at it as much because he does.
Nebs, you remember Ramsdale against Southampton?
Yeah.
I was at the stadium against United. I'm sure you were watching it as well, man.
Yeah.
Every single kick went to the stands.
Oh no, that was a
Everyone
horrendous-
pretends that Ramsdale is like brilliant at his feet. He really isn't.
Yeah, he is.
Especially at times.
Yeah, I don't think
He's still a good keeper, Daggy. I
He
think
is,
Ramsdale
yeah,
is
I'm not
England's number
disrespecting
one.
him. I agree.
I think he's England's number one.
I agree. I'm not trying to disrespect Ramsey. I'm just trying to hype up Raya because I always sign him on FIFA as well. I think he's a good player. I swear
think that
they owe
one
me
season
commission,
loan
man.
is good.
They owe me commission because they're signing every single player I sign on FIFA, man. They literally on my
Daggy.
team. I always sign
Daggy the
Timber.
scout.
I always sign Raya.
Daggy, do you think you guys are done for the summer though? Like after Raya?
No, I don't think we are. I think we'll sign an attacking player, whoever that is.
Who
I think,
Who would you sign though, Daggy? Who would you guys sign? Jonathan David?
I think
Maybe.
we'll just be Orni Bomba as the Twitter twat say. Again, yeah. I think it'll be someone we're just not talking about that he'll just drop a bomb on.
And I think he might do good too. But that's the thing that annoys me about Arsenal. They'll sign
We've
a
been-
player
yeah,
out of
yeah,
nowhere,
Yeah.
and that guy will be so good.
And it's someone we always want, but we're never linked with. Those are my favorite transfers. Like Timber, my favorite signing. And I even said, like, you could go back to the first podcast, he's the player I was excited from out of all of the players that we signed. Not only because I know his game.
Over Rice.
Yeah, I said it at the time, and people are like starting to wake up to it. Man, he's cold. He can do it all, basically. The only thing maybe is like his aerial ability, but even that,
Because he's short.
They were
He's
saying this.
5'10".
They were saying the same thing about Lisandro. They're not the same. Lisandro is like an absolute butcher, and Timber is more of like an ice cold, like he can take the ball under his feet kind of player.
And Timber's playing on the right for you guys,
Yeah.
so it's not as bad, you know.
Yeah.
Like he's playing
Can,
right
can
back.
I just say something, Nebs?
What's up?
I think Lisandro Martinez is like top 5 players that I hate right now.
Wow, he's
He's
top 5.
so-
Like he's like in my top 5 center backs and he like
He's
takes
so
the piss out of
annoying.
my players. I just love that kind of player, man. He's absolute
Honestly,
butcher.
you can hate on him. You could not like him,
He's
but
a-
you
he's
can't
a-
hate on him as a player.
He's like a warrior.
No.
Man.
He's a good player.
warrior.
He's a good player, but he's those players you just hate playing against. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Because he's so annoying. Like if I was playing with him in person, I would get a red card.
Yeah, Max.
Like that type of
Facts,
player.
facts.
That's
Well,
like
he's a
Pepe.
warrior, man.
Pepe is an amazing player. He's a warrior. But I think out of 7 billion people in the world, 2 billion people hate Pepe.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
Like Diego Costa. Diego Costa's like he's just a
Whoa.
bastard that everyone hated. But he was
You always
class.
have
He was
to
a
have one
dog.
of those in your team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The worst is when they're like everyone hates him and they're rubbish. Like Richarlison. Like
Oh my god.
Mope.
Richarlison?
Bloody Mope. No one likes Mope. I'm sure even Everton fans hate Mope.
Nah, that's Arsenal fans. That's Arsenal fans.
Your cheats. I hope Brian Garlic hated I love Ty. Good anyways. If we don't have any other transfers to talk about, we could go on to predictions because I miss this, man. I miss the Prem so much.
Okay. Let's read out Zaku's and Redu's predictions.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Okay,
So let's
I
go
got
game by game.
Zaku's.
Let's go game by
Yeah,
game.
let's go game
So
by game.
Okay,
tomorrow's the
I'll-
season
let me-
opener. We've got Burnley versus City. You could go ahead, Yo-Yo.
Okay, I got. Let me show you. Give me a second.
Bloody hell, the way you went on about it, I thought you had it open, man.
Yeah, I did, but you know.
I
it just works.
can give you my prediction for the first game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go for it, Nebs.
Nubs.
I'm gonna go 2-1 Burnley.
Oh!
Ooh.
Wow! Nebs, this is why I love this. I love you, man.
Trust me,
Wow.
bro.
Wow.
Vincent Company coming back to City, bro.
Wow.
City haven't started off well. Their preseason has been terrible. They've lost a
Wow.
couple strong players. I think City will do well in the season, but for the first game, I think
More than you
2-1
believe.
Burnley for sure.
More than you believe.
Wow.
You
More
know,
than you
the-
believe,
the
I'll
way
be
the
happy if
thing
that
is,
happens. Yeah.
Yeah, everyone would be happy, but
Yeah.
Nebs always gets these things right.
That's the
So I'm
thing.
happy
Like,
he said
no
that.
one went with Arsenal against City, and he did. And you.
Hey, I said
FIFA.
Arsenal.
Actually,
Yeah.
before we move on, let me show the standings. I'm sure you guys won't believe how it looks right now. I sort of hate it.
I know. Nati and Kasar
This
at
is
the
the way.
bottom.
This is how it looks right now. I can't believe my eyes. We need this weekend to go by quickly so this situation can change. Yeah, the end is looking kind of sad again. Anyways,
Hey,
-2 is crazy.
looking good.
what can I do, Nebs? They don't come. They don't predict. So even if it was just us three, I think this would be vibes every week, anyways, man. Again, yeah. Anyways, Nebs, that's crazy. 2-1. Wow. Okay. What do you think, Yo-Yo?
Wait. I just want to ask Nebs something
Okay.
before I tell you
Okay.
guys my guess. Nebs, wait. Why do you think that though? Why do you think? I know, like you said, like companies back in Premier League and everything,
Yeah.
but so you really think City is gonna lose? Is it because of
I genuinely
their?
think, obviously, based on logic, like it, shit happens in the Premier League, and I feel like I don't know, they don't start well. So if there was a surprise result to happen, I feel like that's the one this week.
But Loki, I don't want that to be true because in a lot of Premier League seasons, it's like either like Man United. You remember like Fergie time,
Yeah,
United would lose their first game and they would go on and win like 34 games.
yeah.
And that usually happens. And I feel like if City lose tomorrow, then the league is theirs. Either way.
I think they're gonna have a great season, but I don't even think they're gonna
Mm.
win the league. I think right now, I think Arsenal are the favorites. I can't lie, even though it
That's
pains me to say.
ridiculous, by the way.
Even though it pains me to say.
What I respect about Nebs is he has bias, but at the end of the day, he'll like speak what he actually thinks.
Yeah, for sure.
Again,
Yeah, that's true.
I like to a certain degree. I go with what Nebs said about this game not being a write-off. I think Turf Moor is like a tightly knit like stadium, so they'll like create quite the atmosphere for the season opener. Again, I still went with a City win of 2-0. It will be close, but it will just be like two scruffy goals,
That's
and
good
they'll
to
And
hear.
just
another
find
thing
a
was,
way.
wait, I just wanted to say one more thing. It was
Mhm.
also like Vincent Company. He started preseason like months ago, like when
That's
the Prem
true.
was still going on.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
started preseason then, and I feel like even in the championship, obviously the championship is a way easier league, but like they completely destroyed.
It's not
everyone.
easier, Nibs. Don't say
Then the
that.
Prem. I mean,
So-
obviously the quality is less. It's not easier, but the
Yeah.
quality is less.
But then the amount of
But they
games is a
absolutely
lot.
destroyed the championship. They did so
Yeah.
well. So,
They
I don't
play a
know.
lot of games.
Yeah, for
Mm.
sure.
So I feel like on the fitness end, they're good. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. Again, Yo-Yo, you didn't give your prediction? What do you think?
I give my prediction. I'm gonna be realistic and say City 3-0.
Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah,
City
Zach
3-0.
said.
You can't avoid it.
Zach said 4-1. City.
Yeah, Zaku said 4-1.
And Reddy said 2-1 to City. So yeah, Nebs, if you're right, you're gonna like get that's a differential pick right there. But also, if you're wrong, you kind of screwed yourself, kind of.
No, that's fine.
You
There
did.
has to be one wild card. Out of the
Yeah, I agree. Have some fun with it, man. Have some fun with it.
That is true.
Yeah. Anyways, we can go on to the Saturday games then. So the first one of the day will be at the Emirates at the Carpets, and Arsenal will be hosting Nottingham Forest. Let me kick it off with Nebs to see
Can I start?
the first prediction.
Okay.
Okay. No. Go ahead.
Okay. I think it's gonna end 0-0.
Wow.
I think it's gonna end 0-0. Arsenal don't have no attacking threats. I know Arteta's not gonna play Trossard because he's annoying like that. And I think it's gonna end 0-0.
Martinelli, Odegaard, they just don't exist.
Yeah, I think it's gonna end 0-0. I feel it, Daggy.
Okay.
I feel it.
Okay. If that's what you're feeling.
Feel my
it's cool.
bones.
Don't interrupt your enemy when he's making a mistake, man. That's what Shakespeare said, Stezzy. I'm gonna go with
Really?
Nebs. Nebs, what do you think?
I think this is the most I feel like Arsenal are guaranteed to win in this fixture. I'm pretty confident they're gonna get a win. 3 or 4-0. I'm gonna go with 3-0.
Okay, fair. I personally went with a 4-0 as well. I thought maybe we'd leak in a stupid goal, but I just thought first game at the Emirates, they'll probably try their best to keep a clean sheet. So, yeah. And I think, Rediat went 3-0 to Arsenal, and Zach also won 3-0. So the three of you put the same score line. So if Arsenal won 3-0, the rest of us are screwed. Good anyway. This is an interesting game. Bournemouth versus West Ham. Excuse me.
What's them?
West Ham. Damn, a guy can't breathe, man. Okay. Okay, Nebs, do you want to kick that one off?
Yeah. I feel like West Ham will probably win 2-1. Bournemouth, I think they overachieved last season, and I feel like this season they're gonna be in a relegation battle. And I know there's a lot of like a lot of news surrounding West Ham, but I think they're gonna win 2-1.
Actually, that's crazy because I'll try to hide like all my other scores. Yeah, I put like exactly the same score as Unibs to West Ham to Bournemouth 1. So great minds.
I think Bournemouth's gonna win 2-1.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So you did the inverse
You
there. Cool. Damn.
No.
I'm looking at my
No,
predictions. I didn't predict one draw. I might have made a boo boo there. Good anyways.
Yeah. Especially because the first game.
Yeah. The first game week, yeah. So Zach went Bournemouth beating West Ham 2-1 as well. Same as Yo-Yo. And
Me and Zaku. Redu said same as you guys.
Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah. So that's perfectly split. That's crazy.
3 against 2.
Wow. Okay. This one's also damn. I missed the Premier League, man. This is another banger. Brighton at home against Luton Town. Newly promoted Luton. Their stadium is a part of a condominium. This vibes. This is the game we love, man.
Wait, Daggy, please let me just say something. Please.
Yeah.
I saw on Twitter, it was like there is a picture of this kid like knocking on a woman's door. And he was like the 5th official every time Darwin Núñez shoots at Luton. Knocking to get this ball. I'm crying inside, but it's funny.
You know, the funny thing is I don't even think Darwin will get game time enough to do
Oh,
that
no. I think Darwin's going to be starting. He's been killing it.
He's been killing. Preseason, he's been balling.
I remember last season game and preseason he was killing it too. I'm just saying.
Daggy, stop hating, bro.
Fair enough.
He'll do well. He'll do well this season.
Nebs. I'm not invested either way, to be honest. It's not really hate. That's just my honest prediction. I couldn't give much of a crap, honestly. Let me change this one up. Actually, I'll give my prediction first. I think Brighton will beat Luton 3-1. I think Luton, because of first game vibes, will actually lead the game for a certain amount of time, 1-0, and then Brighton will just smoke them with the Deserby ball. But what do you
I think Brighton 4-0.
Brighton 4-0. Wow.
Yeah. Brighton 4-0. They're going to cook them.
Damn.
Nebs, think about it, bro. All their new signings. Maybe Caicedo's not going to play. But João Pedro. The Kudus is official, right? Or
No. It's actually quite far away because the player doesn't want to agree terms with Brighton.
Yeah,
fair enough.
I feel like he's waiting on other clubs. Yeah. He doesn't really.
James Milner is gonna play for Brighton, so yeah, 4-0. Millie.
You know, actually, isn't Barkley playing for Luton? Did he sign for Luton? He did, right?
He did. Do you think he's gonna have a comeback?
I want him to. He has a place in my heart at his time in Everton, to be honest.
Yeah. He was nasty. His shots. Do you remember when he scored? The ball's going in, didn't go in,
and he started celebrating. Yeah.
So I was actually deciding to go whether the two scores I had in my head were 4-0 or 3-1. So I'm gonna go 3-1. I feel like
you think they're gonna score it.
I think they're gonna score. I feel like the hype of just being in the Premier League is just gonna. I don't know. They're gonna get one.
It always happens, Nebs. Even when Norwich played Liverpool, was it 3 seasons ago? They lost was it 5 or 6, but they still scored the one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But if the game was home, if Luton were home, I think I think their first game they'll get a result. Their first home game.
I would have went for a draw if it was at Luton's.
Yeah, I think they'll get a result in their first home game. Just
I wonder what that is. Their home game. Yo, can you read out their already?
Everton and okay, so Redu said 3-1
to Brighton,
and Zaku said 2-0 to Brighton.
Okay. Cool.
I think we're all saying Brighton's gonna win.
Yeah. For the sake of my FPL, I hope they keep looking cheap, but I don't think they will.
Really, who'd you have in your
Perv, the Perv himself, bro. Yeah.
Estupinian. You know, Liverpool interested in him, but we'll see.
They've been interested in many players this summer, bro.
Every single
at this
player
point,
that has moved.
they're interested in me, bro. Tired. I'm tired.
Yeah.
Next is Everton and Fulham. What you think, Daggy?
Everton's defense has been doing well over the preseason with Dyche football. But I've gone with 2-1. I was thinking of going 2-0, but Fulham just have a knack for goals, even if it's... Who is that guy, that striker? Not Mitrovic, the other guy. No, the bald guy. I'm forgetting his name. Nebs, remind me. I know you know his name.
I actually don't know who you're talking about.
the bald guy who plays the striker when Mitrovic is not there. Bloody hell! I'll pull up Fulham's squad. I forgot his name. Fulham striker. Okay, you guys go on with your predictions. No. You guys can go on with
so for my prediction, I think this game is definitely gonna be a draw. I'm gonna go between. It's between 0-0 or 1-1. I'm gonna go 1-1. I feel like Sean Dyche plays very defensive football and like. Yeah. I'm gonna go with 1-1.
I get you, Nebs.
Yeah.
I think 0-0, Nebs, but I know it's gonna be a draw. Yeah.
Well, why do you guys think it's gonna be a draw?
Daggy, what you think? Defensive football because it's Sean Dyche. 4-4-2 football. Do you think Dele Alli's gonna start?
Nah.
Vinicius, that was his name. Bloody Vinicius, yeah.
Damn, I completely forgot about him.
Vinicius, and you guys remember Manor Solomon was doing bits like near the tail.
He's a Spurs player, bro.
Oh, really?
He moved. Yeah, he moved.
Oh, well then. I'm still gonna stick with 2-1. I think Everton will just edge it.
Okay. 0.
That's probably the least interesting game this week. I'll still watch it probably, but
Sheffield and Palace.
Oof,
what do you think about
That's
that?
a nice game. That's game.
That's gonna be a great game.
That's gonna be a Palace dub.
Yeah. I agree. I think I have Eze in my fantasy, so I'm hoping for.
So you're being biased.
No. It's based off logic.
It's the other way around. Yeah, we have them in our fantasy Premier League because we think they're gonna do good. You know.
That's what I'm saying. He's being biased by wanting Crystal Palace.
No, but I have Eze in my team because I think Crystal Palace.
That's the opposite of bias, man.
No, okay, never mind.
Yeah, but I'm gonna go 3-2, 3-2 Crystal Palace. 3-2.
Oh, that's a game. Palace. That's a game right there.
Yeah, I'm saying 2-0 Crystal Palace. I think you're gonna lock it down.
I'm going 3-1 Crystal Palace, and I also have Eze on my team. Nebs. As of now, we'll see if that ends. If it's gonna be the same tomorrow, but I'm pretty sure. I have like 2 slots for 2 6.5 mids. Right now it's Mitoma and Eze, but Mbuemo's speaking to me, man, because of his pens.
That is true. Eze's on pens.
Yeah, Tony. Yeah,
That's
Tony's
true.
not playing for a while.
Yeah. I like getting the talisman in teams because they will attract the points. That's why I'm probably gonna end up going with Eze again.
I just don't see. I don't see Brentford doing well. That's the only reason.
That's also a big part. Yeah, because it's like Wisa and Mbuemo, they're good, but without Tony, it's just not the same.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Tony was. Tony was a huge part.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
that's another. I wish we'd sign him, but anyways, we can talk about
bet against you guys.
let's talk about. Watch, I'm sure we play them in January. His first game back, he'll come and score against us. It's just the way it is. What did okay, so already it went 2-2 for this game for Sheffield Crystal Palace. And where's
Zaku said 3-1. He said 3-1 for Palace.
Same as me.
Yeah.
Cool. Another banger of a game. Newcastle at St. Mary's against Villa. What do you guys think?
Oof.
That's a very good
You
game.
know, I don't know. I think that's gonna be a high scoring game.
I agree.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be 3-2, but I don't know who's gonna win. It could be Newcastle. It could be Aston Villa. I say Villa. I say Newcastle. I say Newcastle 3-2.
Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening.
I'll always back Unai. And yeah, I agree. It will be a very open-ended like basketball match. Again, I don't think the chances will go in. So I'll say Aston Villa will win 2-1 away against Newcastle. I just don't think
Oh, yeah.
Newcastle have done enough to really climb. But I think Aston Villa have done really good business and they're looking really good.
Yeah.
And I have Watkins as well. Ollie.
I have Watkins.
Ollie Watkins is gonna do really well this season for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this is gonna be a really interesting game. I think it's gonna be a high scoring game too. But I think they're gonna cancel each other out, and it's gonna be like a 2-2 game. Yeah.
2-2 game.
Yeah.
You think Isak will do good? Isak,
I think Isak
homeboy.
and Ollie Watkins will score. They'll both
Yeah.
score.
Isak's a dog.
Man, he's a
Takers
baller.
is-
He's a baller.
Yeah.
He's proven me wrong as
Takers-
well because I had like certain takes about him before he joined. Where was it? Was it Sociedad he came
At
from?
Real
He
Sociedad.
wasn't. Yeah,
by
he
the
wasn't
way,
very
Daddy-
prolific there.
But while he was at Real Sociedad, Madrid really wanted to buy him too.
Madrid
Real
have always
Soc-
been interested in him, even when he was
Yeah,
in the youth
Dortmund,
academy in
right?
Dortmund. I remember I used to watch some of his games, and he was a baller then. Real really wanted him, but they didn't get him for it.
When he went to Sociedad didn't want to sell it to Madrid. That's why he sold it to Newcastle. Sold him to Newcastle. And he's our Abasha homie too, so
Honestly.
you gotta represent.
Yeah.
For sure.
You love to see it, yeah. You remember?
For
Was
real.
it against? Who was it against? Was it against Everton last year when he did when he dribbled past like 4 people and later on a play for Wilson? Yeah,
Yeah.
I was
Oof.
watching that live. It was wow.
So beautiful.
No, his technique is crazy. Like it's wild.
For such a lanky guy, yeah, he has
Exactly,
technique.
exactly.
Yeah.
His touch, everything is on point.
His agility is good too.
Yeah.
It's not Abasha
Then-
skinny like Zuko.
They're deceiving.
Zaku said 1-0 to Newcastle. Redu said 3-2 to Newcastle to Aston Villa.
Okay.
Okay,
Mhm.
not too many people going for Villa then. That's interesting.
No, Redu said Villa. You said Villa. Me and Zaku said Newcastle. Neb said a draw. So it's pretty even prediction.
Yeah, pretty even. Yeah. Okay. So we got the Sunday games. I'm really looking forward to Villa Newcastle. That will be a good litmus test. But
That's
Sunday,
gonna be a fire game.
yeah, Sunday morning, Brentford playing Tottenham. What do you guys think?
You know,
At home.
Nebs, go for it. Go for it
Okay,
first.
I'll go first. I think this is gonna be a pretty straightforward game for Tottenham. I feel like with their new manager is pretty good. I think Harry Kane's gonna get on the score sheet, and I think it's gonna be a 3-1 game.
3-1. Harry Kane's not gonna play. Let me tell you this.
Really?
Because of
No.
the ongoing negotiations. Usually
Bro,
they
he's
don't
not gonna
play.
be- Bro, he'll play. I think he'll play. Because he's been playing preseason too, right? I think he's played a few games in preseason. So.
He scored 4 goals in one game.
Exactly. That's why I think he's
Yeah.
gonna get on the score
Yeah,
sheet.
yeah. Fair enough. Yo, what do you think?
I think Spurs 2-0. I just don't see Brentford scoring a goal unless they get a penalty or something or a free kick, and they get
Spurs'
lucky.
defense is terrible though. Yo.
Yeah,
Their defense
Yeah,
is
but
terrible.
then if they're defending against nothing,
Yeah, no, I feel
that
that.
makes them good at defense. You know, no Tony, no Stoney.
that's true. But I would put more respect on the manager's team because he's a good manager.
Yeah, but I mean,
Again,
Spurs have
I-
a new manager too. It could be that new manager momentum.
What's that guy's
Bro,
name again?
Spurs-
Lopetegui.
Yeah, it's some long
Julian
name. I don't know.
Lopetegui,
It's
I
like
don't know.
Postecoglou or
Lopetegui.
some shit like that.
the
Postecoglou,
Wolves
sorry.
manager.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that's the Wolves manager. Oh my god.
he got fired.
Yeah, he got
Yeah, he
fired.
did.
I'm just confusing names.
but he's a really underrated manager. I think
Postecoglou. You like him, Nebs?
Postecoglou. No, yeah, he's a really good manager, David.
I haven't watched much, but from I'll reserve judgment. I don't know enough to judge.
Yeah,
I feel like we gotta watch him in the Prem.
No, that's true. But you know, he's like one of those managers who's like really strong on their principles, and they play out the back like properly, and they focus on like possession, and I feel like it will translate well. But obviously, we have to see how it works on the.
But at the end of the day, he's managing Spurs. Mourinho, Conte couldn't do shit, so I don't know. Maybe like I want Spurs to do good. I like Spurs is my I really like Spurs from the top 6 teams other than Liverpool. I think they're the best team in London.
He needed to go. What is that? That's
the whole screen.
That's disgusting. That is actually disgusting. Actually, best mom. But I like. Nah, who likes Tottenham, man? Even Tottenham fans hate their club. You see expressions wishing his mom never.
Tottenham are everyone's second favorite team, bro. So
what?
Never. They are. Because they're not a threat, though. That's why. Because they're not a threat, you know?
Nebs, you're just a hater, bro. You can't hate Tottenham.
They're like Tottenham. There's nothing nice about them, man.
Let me tell you, only Arsenal fans hate
Facts. I agree.
Only Arsenal fans hate
Tottenham. There's nothing not to like about them.
Yeah. Like Tottenham's nice to watch because their games are always unpredictable.
I need something more than there's nothing not to like. I need something to like about them. They're like such a nothing.
Harry Kane. You can't hate Harry Kane. Son,
Kulusevski.
Son is very entertaining to watch.
But then
I really love Kulusevski.
Richarlison just equals out all of that. Okay, yeah.
He's a bench player. Forget him. No one cares about him, bro.
Yeah. Tottenham are interesting to watch.
Team, though. I love their
they're buying young players too.
Nebs is right when he said like Tottenham is everyone's second favorite team from the top 6. Firstly, like Nebs said, they're not a threat. Secondly, their games are so fun because they could win 4-0 or they could lose 4-0 at their stadium. You never know.
That's an insult to Tottenham, though. So no one really thinks of them as a threat. So there's like a.
Of course, it's an insult to Tottenham.
It's an insult for sure, but
of course.
Okay, fair enough. If that's what we're doing, then okay, that's cool.
That's fine. Okay. See, but then I don't know Tottenham. There aren't a lot of Tottenham fans. I don't know a lot of Tottenham fans. When I find a Tottenham fan, I ask them, "Are you okay?"
I have a Tottenham friend, and he's very in the dumps most of the time. Bless him. Anyways, you said 2-0?
I said 2-0 to Tottenham.
Yeah. I was so close to saying 2-1 Brentford, but I went with 2-1 Tottenham actually, because I don't think.
Let's be real, Dick.
Brentford have enough time to cook yet. I think they need to start getting going. And they look decent in some games in the preseason.
I want to see Brentford because these type of teams. It's until they get their momentum. Once they get their momentum,
you
never know.
Frankie's a good manager, man. Yeah.
He is.
What did the other guys predict for this game?
Zaku said, give me a second. Zaku said 1-1. Redru said 3-1 to Tottenham.
Okay. So everyone predicted Tottenham then.
Yeah. I don't think Tottenham. See, but the thing is, that's what I mean about Tottenham. We're all gonna think they're gonna win. They might lose tomorrow.
They might lose exactly.
Yeah. Sunday.
That's what's fun.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Sunday.
That's true. There's like never any stakes. It's like no matter what happens, it won't affect your club whatsoever.
Exactly.
Anyways,
let's go to Stamford Bridge.
Dare I say game of the weekend?
Chelsea. Oh, of course, it's the game of the weekend.
Stamford Bridge, Liverpool visiting.
Let's start off with Zaku and Redus. Start off with Zaku and Redus because we're gonna argue.
Okay.
Zaku said 1-0 to Chelsea. My brother's cooking. He knows. Same thing with Redu. 2-1 to Chelsea. They know. And I say 4-3 to Liverpool. I think it's going to be an open-ended game. They're going to go attack. Both their teams, their defense is not at their best. Their midfields, I say, Liverpool's midfield is open, but Liverpool's attack is crazy. All of their front five, top four: Nunes, Jota, Salah, Gakpo, and Diaz. Diaz back from injury. He's gonna be hungry to score goals. He's gonna try to prove to Jurgen Klopp he's supposed to be starting. So I think our front three is gonna be nasty. And when even like around 60th minute or like 50th minute when they sub out someone inside, like they say they put in Jota instead of they take out Diaz. Jota's gonna want to prove himself because there's a lot of competition up there. But then our mid is open, our defensive mid especially. So I think Chelsea will use that part to really break us. Like we're gonna be vulnerable there. And then I think Mudryk and Nicholas Jackson, they're in good form. They could do some damage. Trent is gonna be going up, obviously. I don't know if he's gonna come back. If Mudryk is in good form, if he plays well, I think Mudryk will be our biggest threat. Him and Nicholas Jackson. No one Kunku, but they still have fire.
That's a big.
So 4-3 to Liverpool. 4-3 to Liverpool.
I agree with everything you said. You broke it down so well, but I'm gonna go 3-3.
3-3. Yo, Nebs, I think we're gonna come. We're gonna win. We're gonna outscore them. Liverpool this year is about outscoring their opponents.
For sure. And I know it's gonna be a high scoring game. Like I'm pretty confident like it's gonna be a high scoring game. Yeah, I'm gonna go 3-3. 3-3 or 2-2.
And it's Poch, Nebs. It's gonna be Poch too. 2-2. And it's gonna be Poch too, Nebs. Come on.
Yeah.
Poch plays counter attack.
For sure.
Nebs, we're on the same vibe here, man. Yeah, I think we're all on the same vibe that it will be a very open-ended, entertaining game. But me and Nebs actually have the Nebs. Did you go and end up going 2-2?
Yeah, I went 2-2.
You bottled it. I actually went. I actually ended up going 3-3, which was your original pick. I think it's gonna be such an entertaining game. Back-to-back horrible defense on both sides, good attack on both sides. I think Nkunku would have made the difference probably. Him and Kovacic was also a big miss, but yeah,
this game reminds me of all the times that like Arsenal played Liverpool back in the days where it's like it would be like 3-3.
Yeah, 3-3.
4-4. Like there would be crazy scorelines. I feel like it's similar in the sense that like both teams don't have the best defense, but their attack is
Nabs. And the thing I think is like with football, things always like come around. Like last season, both games were 0-0, and both were like stalemates. So I just feel like even like mathematically, there's like so much like XG and stuff that's not fulfilled. And I think it's just gonna come out in this game.
I'm gonna go 3-3. You've convinced me. I'm gonna go 3-3.
I don't want you to go the same as me. Go back to
no.
Go back to Desmond, man.
If you think about it, it's gonna be Kepa and goal too.
That's true.
It's gonna be Kepa and goal.
Nicholas Jackson is gonna go crazy. Nicholas Jackson's
he's explosive.
Yeah.
Salah has something to prove this season. Watch, Salah has something to prove, so he's gonna be. He's gonna.
I really like the Diaz shout, Yo-Yo. I think he's a very nice wild card that I'm waiting to see. He really is.
You know what's crazy? A lot of our fans wanted him to leave when Saudi came calling. They came and offered like 40 to 50 million, and a lot of fans were saying, let him go. He's off an injury, But you saw him in preseason.
It's because you have a lot of good attackers, you know what I mean? You could use that money to invest it somewhere else, but he's a great player.
Yeah. You know what I think Liverpool should do? I think they should play 4-2-1-3, so with a cam, and then 3 up front. Yeah. And in a way, if Jurgen Klopp transitions Gakpo to a cam, I think that would be nasty.
You don't have the midfielders to play that, though, You don't have
that's the thing.
Two proper DMs.
If we get Caicedo, I think we could play that. Because Caicedo could.
I just don't see you guys signing Caicedo because of the simple fact that,
we are broke.
Do you think you didn't sign Bellingham because of the price tag or because of Real? Or like in terms of Liverpool?
I think a little bit of both.
Both.
I think we got intimidated when we heard Madrid were involved.
But it's you're talking similar money if you're getting Caicedo, really, if you look at it. So if it was because of the money, I don't see why you would abandon that now. Maybe it's
But
because you guys are
Let
desperate.
me tell you something, Daggy.
think about the money that they made too through Fabinho and Henderson,
Yeah,
and then add
and it's
50 million
not
that they were going to spend on Lavia. That's 100.
exactly.
Uh,
Exactly. And Nevs, on top of that too, they couldn't get into a bidding war with Madrid because of their financial power. One, Madrid
Yeah.
hasn't spent a lot of money in the recent years, so their
Yeah.
FFP is empty. They could go ahead and sign big
Yeah.
players, but they could go to a bidding war with Chelsea, not because of financial reasons, but because Chelsea are have FFP issues right now. But if Chelsea didn't have FFP issues, we wouldn't be able to get into a bidding war with them. I think that's why they're willing to get into this war with Chelsea. Because there's a chance. I think it's 50-50. There's a chance they could beat them. Like Neb
I
said,
feel like
50 million with the Hendo and Fabinho, and then 50 million we were going to use on Lavia.
exactly. I feel like it's not going to be a bidding war though. I feel like it's pay 100, you'll get the player. Like you guys can both pay 100, and then he can choose one. But I feel like it's not going to be like Brighton asking for more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
no, Brighton said,
I think
Brighton
he'll
said they're
choose
going to
you guys though.
accept
I think he'll choose you guys. Klopp could
I
definitely
agree. I think he would go to Liverpool.
Yeah, and that'll make a big difference.
He already
I
said
think
Chelsea is his number one choice.
really.
He made it
Arsenal
clear. He
was
made
his
it
number
clear.
one choice, man. He switches. These players, man, never like listen to it because like even with Mudryk when the way he was going on about like Arsenal, for example, if you pay the right money, offer the right project, they'll go to yours.
That is true. I think we have a good project ahead of us too for him to be attracted to our team.
I think Caicedo will make the biggest difference. Like getting that one player, in my opinion, that would make you the favorites. Like in my eyes.
But then Nebs, Caicedo. If we get Caicedo, we won't be able to afford another midfielder for depth. So
you won't
if
have the
Caicedo,
depth. That's true.
If we sign Caicedo, we're only gonna have Bajikic as a replacement. Bajic is good, but he's inexperienced.
That's true. But
I mean, you could say the same with Lavia.
Yeah,
He's good, but
if we sign Lavia, we could sign another midfielder. So there would be 3 midfielders we could play in the CDM.
Yeah,
I don't see you guys buying multiple midfielders. Yeah,
that is
I don't
not
see that
happening.
happening.
We were trying to
Look
sign
how your
the
transfer
Brazilian
window's going
dude.
now, bro. And you're talking about 3
I'm
midfielders.
being optimistic. I mean, you never know, Day. No, I'm not saying 3 midfielders. I'm saying Bajic is one of them. And then Lavia, and on top of Lavia, another midfielder.
I don't think so, bro.
No,
Who would it be? Who would you get?
PSG said they told Verratti he's not a part of the project anymore.
Bro,
He's
going to
training with
Saudi.
the unwanted.
He's going to
And
Saudi.
I'll take Verratti. If we get Caicedo and we sign Verratti for like 30 mil. I think that's good.
Bro, I don't think that's gonna happen because he wants the wages in Saudi. So I think he's gonna go to Saudi.
And he's getting old too, so I feel like he's about to get that generational money.
Yeah. But honestly, look, even when you won the league, I don't think you guys had the best depth, but you just kept your starting 11 like on point. I think with Caicedo, he doesn't get injured that much either. I think
Knock on wood.
I know you guys will be up there if you get him, but that's a big if, obviously.
Yeah. Ooh, imagine Caicedo, McAllister, and Schwarzenegger in mid.
Yeah.
That would
With
be
Trent
nice.
coming in from right back will be beautiful.
Yeah, Caicedo will be able to cover him though.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
But injuries, man, you can never plan for those.
Yeah.
We can never. Wait, we're left with one more game. Man United against Wolves.
Monday night kickoff, yeah.
Monday night.
There's only one person we can start off.
Yeah.
Nebs, it's you.
Wolves have been under like a lot of turmoil. They've sold all their players. It's low-key the best first fixture we could hope for. I mean, obviously you can never predict results.
Get informed
as a guarantee, but I'm gonna go with a 3-0 victory.
Wow, Nebs. Exactly the same, bro. Exactly the same. That's crazy. We have like so many that are the same. Anyways, yeah, I agree. I think exactly the same. United are gonna beat Wolves 3-0. Wolves are very average now. They've gotten rid of Neves. Neto is always injured. Huang is.
They could get They're
They
relegated.
have no
They're
manager.
gonna
They
get
have no
relegated.
manager.
The only good thing about them, their manager that they got rid of as well.
You know, guys, I'm gonna be the outlier, and same
Stop.
Wolves 1-0.
This guy, bro. This guy.
Okay.
Because you don't have a manager, it's gonna be like the assistant manager. I feel like he's
That's a
good.
bad thing.
That's a very bad thing. But then sometimes, you know, that new
It can be a
manager
good thing, yeah.
air,
Yeah.
that new
The
manager
bounce,
air.
yeah.
Is it
Especially
Old Trafford? Is it Old
especially-
Trafford? Is it Old Trafford?
It's Old Trafford, but it doesn't matter.
they're
Old
done.
Trafford's
They're
not Old
Nebs.
Trafford.
Nebs.
Old
You guys
Trafford
tend
is-
to have like a bad start at Old Trafford recently, if I remember
Yeah,
correctly.
Old Trafford.
No, Daggy. What? Our Old Trafford form was amazing last year. We only lost like twice.
No, I'm saying
Also-
start of the seasons at home have been bad recently.
Really?
Yeah, I remember
I
you
don't-
guys were getting cooked by Brighton
we don't
last
do
season.
well against Wolves. They actually are like weakness, low key. But I think with all, I feel like we have momentum too. Like I feel like there's good hype around United.
I've been meaning to ask you, what do you think about like Onana and stuff and all that? I think it's like so.
Yeah, what do you
premature
think
and
about
stuff,
that?
but what do you think?
What do you mean? The people are just hating on him, or what?
No, are you like concerned? Are you taking any of it seriously, or
There's literally nothing to be concerned about. Please explain to me what I have to be concerned about.
why
Bro,
are you
can
getting
you
defensive
imagine?
there?
Can you imagine? Can you imagine like Onana messes up and we take that clip? That's
Stop,
Bro,
stop.
have you guys seen that clip of like this guy that looks just like your center back,
Gea?
Lataro, and him like
Yeah,
doing
yeah,
like
yeah.
dancing on the
I've seen
concert.
video.
Yeah, he better not have a first game because the memes are locked and loaded for that.
Yeah, they're about to go crazy.
People are on like Onana. They're like criticizing him for 2 goals that have nothing to do with him. Like, obviously, at the end of the day, like we're playing out the back. I blame the defender who gave the ball away. Like he was a sweeper keeper. Like you can't really blame
Nevs.
that on him.
Would you take Pavard if Maguire leaves?
I want Todibo, bro. I want Todibo to be our substitute right back. I mean, substitute center back.
Why don't
But
you guys
I would
get
take
both?
Pavard for sure.
I think Pavard would be good too, because I mean he's versatile.
He is versatile. That's true.
Yeah,
Is there no one
and he's
in
a World
your
Cup.
in your
He's a
academy?
World Cup winner too.
I know. I don't know. I just feel like Varane's gonna be injured a lot. Like I still rate Varane, but he's gonna be injured a lot, and I want a player that plays exactly like Varane to replace him. So I feel like Tobido like does that, but obviously I get what you mean, Yo-Yo. Like Pavard would do that, and he can play right back for us. So it's two different things. But personally, I would just go for Tobido.
That's a good choice. Nebs. Is Luke Shaw start? He's not injured, right?
He's not injured.
Luke Shaw might be a difference for Man United this year.
Yo,
very
thank
good.
you for saying that, bro. I think Luke Shaw's one of the most underrated.
I think from all the left backs in the Prem, the one closest to Robertson is Luke Shaw.
I think
agree.
honestly, I'd rather Luke Shaw at this point in time, bro.
Thank you.
Then Robertson?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Daggy,
I think
give you an
he's
inch,
the best.
take it a mile, bro. I swear to God. You
Nah,
just hate on the.
You know, as what would you call it? Like as edgy, I guess, or as like weak as Trent has been last season. Robbo was also very off last season as well. Like he wasn't great.
But you know, the thing is though, Robertson was playing out of position the whole season. Because if you think about it, Trent was attacking so much that forced our center backs to go and cover him. That pushed Robertson to the middle. You know what I mean? And it didn't give because of Trent going forward. That didn't give Robertson space to go forward and attack, give assists and everything. But I feel like this year, if Trent decides to go back, or like hopefully Caicedo, he covers for Trent. I feel like that allows Robertson to go forward. He wasn't able to do that last year.
That's true, but I mean, we're not saying Robertson's a bad player. I'm just saying
I'm saying he's in bad form.
It's more of a compliment on Luke Shaw.
Luke Shaw, exactly.
Yeah.
I would say that.
I think he's gotten everything now, really.
Yeah.
Maybe more attacking output would be nice, but then there's not much people to even service right now, to be honest.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. He's laid off the midnight price.
When is Osmus Højlund coming? When is he coming?
He's gonna be back. He's gonna debut against Arsenal, so he's gonna be out for a couple weeks.
I'm sure he'll score.
Damn. You know, I was looking excited to
see him.
watch him play. Because
Yeah.
when I heard about him, I didn't think he was tall. But when I saw
Oh
him
no,
in the
he's
video,
he's a big beast. He's a big boy.
Yeah,
That's
he
his
is
biggest
huge.
strength, actually.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's
He's
his.
like a knockoff Haaland. Like
I don't know what they're
Haaland.
feeding these Norwegians, man. They're
Honestly.
crazy.
You know, let me tell you something. These Norwegian and Balvax, they're the West Africans of Europe. They're huge, bro. They're huge.
Yeah. I don't like these Holland comparisons though. Like they don't play alike. They don't.
No,
there's nothing.
I'm just saying that.
In terms of,
I'm
It's
saying
just
that so
statue
he
names.
flops. Never.
no, I'm not talking about you, Yo-Yo. I'm talking about just generally.
No, I'm
It's
saying
just
that so he
statue names.
flops, bro. Nebs, I'm being honest with you. I'm saying that so he flops. I hope this nigga doesn't play well. That's what everyone did to Darwin Nunes.
You
Look
just
at
making
it.
it clear.
Yeah, I'm not hiding anything.
So you said 1-0 to Wolves, right? Yo.
Yeah, I said 1-0 to Wolves. Yeah.
Okay. Mankarra, ready at
Remember.
Zach. Yeah, it's
Zaku
recorded,
said
bro.
2-0 to Man United.
Mhm.
Redu didn't put down his Man United prediction because he hates Man United that much. That's his only rival.
Wow, he didn't put one down. Okay. Anyways,
Yeah.
that's pretty much all the games. You guys have anything else to talk about, Luis?
No.
Yeah. I think we talked to Brett. That was a lot of fun. I'm so excited for this
That
game.
was a lot of
for
fun.
this,
Me too. I
this game
can't
week
wait.
1, man. Yeah.
I can't wait.
Yeah. It's
Nebs,
always
if
fun when it
Burnley
comes
beats
around.
City tomorrow,
Guys,
It's a Premier League.
we're
Something
kicking you out, Nebs.
unexpected
We're
always
kicking you out.
happens.
You're cheating. I swear you're cheating.
Yeah.
Watch
yeah,
him.
yeah. Yeah.
How is he gonna get in
the
and
thing is
score 2
about
goals?
there's
I'm
always
calling
something
it.
unpredicted that happens in the Premier League
Yeah.
every game week.
For sure.
So
That is true.
That's
That
super
is
fun.
true. There's
super
never been a
fun.
quiet match there.
Absolutely, yeah. That's so true. Again,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, guys, thanks for coming along. Like and subscribe. You guys know how to do all of that. Again, thanks for spending the time, guys. I'll end the recording now.
Thank you.
Peace.